I've recently had a lot of clients calling in asking how filing bankruptcy case will affect their credit score and their credit report. And so I thought I'd make this video to explain how that will work after your debts are discharged in a bankruptcy case. Filing a bankruptcy case is going to have an impact on your credit. It'll depend on which chapter you file, though, on how hard your credit is impacted and for how long. So we'll start with a Chapter 7 case. A Chapter 7 case is the simpler type of bankruptcy that just eliminates all your debt without you having to pay any of it back a lot of times. That's a harsher type of bankruptcy for your creditors, and so it's also harsher on your credit. Chapter 7 will impact your credit score more, and it will impact your credit score for 10 years. Chapter 13, on the other hand, is a different type of bankruptcy where we reorganize your debt, and oftentimes we're repaying a portion of your debt through the bankruptcy. And since that tends to be a better deal for your creditors, that doesn't impact your credit score as much, and it doesn't stay on your credit score for as long. Chapter 7 will affect your credit score for 10 years, whereas Chapter 13 will only affect your score for 7 years usually. That doesn't mean that the bankruptcy is only listed on your credit score for that period of time. It's listed on your credit score basically forever. We can see by pulling someone's credit that they filed bankruptcy 30 years ago, but that doesn't mean creditors take that into account. At some point, they don't care anymore, right? It doesn't matter that you filed bankruptcy 30 years ago. They're worried about your situation now when making credit decisions, okay? And so just because you filed bankruptcy, that doesn't mean you're not going to be able to finance anything in the future. There is a lot of information that goes into calculating your credit score. And so it's possible to rebuild your credit after filing a bankruptcy case. A lot of times people are asking us whether they can purchase a house after filing bankruptcy, and that depends on which chapter you file as well. If you file a Chapter 7 case and just eliminate all your debt, then you're going to be usually ineligible to get a mortgage for 2 to 4 years after you file the case. And so the 2 to 4 years depends on whether you're using VA or USDA or whatever agency is backing your loan. If you file a Chapter 13 case, there is no period of time where you're ineligible for bankruptcy, but the bankruptcy is going to affect your credit score, and there's a lot of factors that go into whether you qualify for a mortgage, so it just may be hard to qualify for a mortgage immediately after a bankruptcy case. But it's not impossible, and in fact, we've actually a few times gotten approval for our clients to take out a new mortgage while they were in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy plan, and then they took out the loan just like normal and purchased a house or refinanced a house. And so it's possible to do it, but that's not normal. It's not something that happens very often. So it's usually best to wait until you finish your bankruptcy to try to take out a mortgage. Finally, sometimes people want to know what they can expect to be reported on their credit, for each individual debt after they file a bankruptcy. Once you get a discharge of a debt, the credit bureau is supposed to sweep your credit and remove all the account balances, the amount owed for each of those debts on your credit report. And what our firm does is 3 months after the discharge date, we can run our client's credit and check on that and make sure they're all reporting as zero. And if there's still a balance listed, then we'll write a letter to the credit bureau demanding that they fix it. And if they don't, then we can sue them and sometimes recover money for our clients for the credit not being reported accurately. And so what we're trying to do is make sure we help our clients from the beginning, getting a case filed, eliminating their debt, and then also making sure that their credit is in a position where they can rebuild it and get a fresh financial start moving forward. If you want to learn more, I've written a book about bankruptcy and it goes into this topic in there as well. And so if you call our office, we'd be glad to send you a copy of that for free. And we can also offer a free consultation to you. So if you'd like to speak with one of our bankruptcy attorneys or a bankruptcy consultant, just please call in and make an appointment. We'll review your individual situation and let you know what options are available to you.